2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball. Chasing the future. We are chasing the future here. The future of the MLB. I mean, I guess not the only future. Obviously, you have lots and lots of players from other countries as well, but the future USA Stars here. I do have a list of kind of prospect rankings for the next upcoming draft. I'll try to look up some of the older kids here and there. Obviously, I'm not going to know a whole lot about any 15, 16-year-olds, but we'll go ahead. We'll do what we can here. This is a random serial number here and 2-spot giveaway. So at the end of this break, I'm going to run the random. Top spot in the random is going to get number 6. Second spot in the random is going to get number 7. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. Good luck. I love this stuff. I assume you still have, I haven't seen any of this ripped. I did one box yesterday. Love chasing those big, huge, chunky patches with like Nike swooshes and Adidas symbols, stuff like that. And then what also is fun is the, I believe they still have the Kaboom chase as well. Let's see. I know in previous years they did at least. Man, that's so hard. That's hurting my eyes trying to read that. Giving me a headache. All right, I give up on that. Sorry. I give up on that one. As much as I wanted to read it. First up is Jackson Matthews. Jackson Matthews. They're 1 out of 13. 1 out of 13 there. National Development Team there is 16-17U. So that is spot 1 going to the Rob. Up next is Luke Stevenson. Luke Stevenson there. Collegiate. That one is unnumbered. There are going to be a lot of unnumbered ones. We want to do like a pick your letter and stuff, but still no checklist. So we're waiting on Panini when it comes to that. All right, up next is Quentin Young. Quentin Young, 18U national team there. That one is numbered. That one is 105 out of 199. The 5 spot going to Justin Vu. Justin Vu, Quentin Young. Just doing a quick skim to see if I see any of these. I'm not going to search all of them. This next card's pretty sweet, though. How about with the New Era patch in there? The New Era patch logo, Teddy McGraw. Teddy McGraw, 10 out of 10. That's sweet. The New Era cap logo, 10 out of 10. The 0 spot going to Kevin Gelfand. There we go, Kevin. That's a sweet card. 10 out of 10, Teddy McGraw. Not to be mixed up with Tim McGraw. Or maybe he is. Don't see him anywhere. I don't even know if this list I'm looking at is necessarily the best one to go off, but it is top baseball draft prospects is what I'm going off. There is Colton Smith. Colton Smith, 172 out of 199. The 2 spot. Well, I did want to go check them off as we go. So we had the 1 spot. Where's my mouse? 1 spot, 2 spot. That was the 0 spot. And then unassigned. I'm just keeping track as we go. And it's not for anything, just more for my own sake. There is Camden Baum. Camden Baum there. 15 U national team there. Going to, that'll be the unassigned. So you get a bunch of these ones. You get a bunch of these, I know that. That unassigned spot going to Gizmodo. You're going to get a stack, buddy. You are going to get a stack. There's KJ White. KJ White, Collegiate National Team. And Nico Pardita. Nico Pardita. 18U team there. All those 3 were for the unassigned spot. That's a cool card. That one. All right, box 2. Big chunky one on the back. Gonna be something cool there, I think. There is Gavin Grovic. Gavin Grovic. There is 20 out of 30. So that'll be going to the 0 spot. And here we go. Potential number 1 overall pick right here, Ethan Holiday. Ethan Holiday, 18U national team. Going to the unassigned spot. Go from bottom up next box. The good stuff is at... Okay. Next box I will. Next box I will, Kev. Is he? Okay, see, I had... As soon as I made that comment about Tim McGraw, I remembered something about him. That's why I stopped myself. That's funny. That is why I stopped myself after saying that. There's Gabe Davis on the silhouettes. That's 150 out of 199. 0 spot going to Kevin. That is exactly why I stopped myself, is because at first I was just making a joke, and then I'm like, oh, wait, his son does play baseball. I had completely forgot about that. Kyson Witherspoon. Kyson Witherspoon on a signed spot there. That's funny. That's funny. And Alton Davis II on the silhouettes. Alton Davis II with some gold ink there. That is the 7 spot. The 7 spot, so that'll be random 2 all at the end. Alton Davis, Collegiate National Team, 37 out of 50. These ones are always cool, these gold ones. Oh, Luke Stevenson is up here. So Luke Stevenson actually might be a good one. He is number 13 on my list. 13 on this list I'm looking at. So we'll put those potential first rounders together. All right, Anthony Frusto. Anthony Frusto the third there. I like his auto. It's kind of cool. Fancy star. Number 10. Unassigned spot there. There is Graham Shillett. Graham Shillett. 43 out of 199. 43 out of 199 on the silhouettes. That is going to Dale. This is pretty cool. Danny Dickinson. I told you there's a big chunky one on the bottom. Danny Dickinson Collegiate National Team. Check out that big patch. Big old chunky Team USA patch. That is numbered 23 out of 63. 23 out of 63. The 3 spot going to Dale. Here we go, Dale. A couple nice ones for you there. All right, that's 2 boxes. 2 boxes. This is I'm telling you, this is the product you put away in the closet until you hear their name on draft day. All right, so we're gonna go the other way this time. This pack doesn't feel it. Maybe not. Colton Smith. Colton Smith, 11 out of 13. 1 spot going to the Rob. There is Noah Spalding. Noah Spalding there, 16-17 U national team. And these kids, some of these kids look like grown men. They're 16, 17 years old. They make me look like a little dude. Grovac is going to be a first rounder, true sophomore this year. Got hurt at the beginning of the season. Bump. Okay. For your Aggies, very cool. There's Noah Spalding there. Okay, he was the non-auto right there. He looks like he can mash for sure. Impressive, 5-2. All right, there is Marcus Grease. Marcus Grease there on the 16-17U. That is unassigned as well. Like I said, that spot's going to get a stack. Camden Baum again. Camden Baum. I think we already had this one. Julian Kazers? Julian Kazers? Julian Kazers there. Another unassigned one. Brady Moretta. Unassigned as well. 18U national there. And then we got Ethan McCleven. Ethan McCleven, 1 out of 199. 1 out of 199 there. The 1 spot going to the Rob. I think we had a couple 1 spots already. Was it this one? Nope. No. Maybe not. Oh, we might probably just had a numbered card. Or a non-auto. And Eli Wiltis. That's sweet. On the gold ink there. Willits? Eli Willits. Maybe that sounds better. Eli Willits. Gold ink there, unnumbered. Unnumbered. I thought that one would be numbered for sure. All right, 2 boxes left. Got a couple breaks up and filling still if you're looking for some more fun. I got 10 left in my next 2 breaks. That's 10 left in the opening day, road to opening day random, and then 10 left in tribute full case. Pick your team. They are $5 off in tribute. Denton Lord, 13 out of 13. Denton Lord there. 3 spot to Dale. Trey Newman. Trey Newman there, collegiate national team. Josh Owens. Josh Owens unassigned or unnumbered. Yeah, we're definitely we actually reached out to Panini yesterday. We need a checklist for this stuff. We need a checklist. Gavin Marcus. Gavin Marcus unassigned or unnumbered. I keep saying unassigned, but same thing. Nate Sneed. Nate Sneed there. That is 194 out of 199. 194 out of 199. For spot 2 Sky. Thought we hit something for the 5. Yep. I know. I already did, Kevin. Trust me, we want to. It's just we looked again yesterday. Couldn't find nothing. We'll look again here in a little bit, see if they've posted anything. Cause I love this. I love this stuff. But I agree, we got to get something. Braden Jaxa. Braden Jaxa there on the gold ink. Ethan McCleven again. Ethan McCleven. McClevane. Unnumbered. And then Dean Curley. Unnumbered. Dean Curley. All right. Final box here. I appreciate everyone for filling this one for me. No, we will definitely be rolling out some different formats for this. 100%. Trust me, we want to. I was tempted to, if I wasn't breaking it, I was tempted to buy a spot just to try to hope for that spot. 26 out of 50. Jamie Arnold. Jamie Arnold there. Nixon Warren. Nixon Warren there. Unnumbered. 15U. Kyle Walker. That one is 160 out of 199. 160 out of 199. Kyle Warren. Collegiate. Just taking a quick peek, see if I recognize any names that I've called. Oh, there's Quentin Young. He's 37. This guy on this list that I'm looking at. That's about all I noticed for names. I'm just doing a quick little look over. I'm not reading every single one. Just see if something sticks out. There is Ethan Armburster. Armburster. Man, what a rough name for a... I don't know if that's the best name for a pitcher. Ethan Armburster. Guy's got Tommy Johns in his future. He's got Tommy John in his future. Look at that name. Armburster. There's Julian again. Red ink this time for the Julian spot. That's the unnumbered. Anthony Martinez is a thick one here. Oh, that's sweet. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 with the laundry tag. Anthony Martinez. That's a cool card. XL. Guy rocks the XL jersey. 4 out of 5. The 4 spot going to Sky. There we go, Sky. That's sweet. Got a couple really cool tags. Just taking a peek to see if I see him. There is Carson Bowman. Carson Bowman there, 16-17U. Unnumbered. And this is a nice one. Henry Ford. Henry Ford. I know he was on this list. I saw him. He is 32. Henry Ford for the unassigned spot. Unnumbered. And that is going to wrap us up. But yeah, like I said, we will bring this stuff back with a different format. 100%. We just got to get a checklist for you guys. We don't want to just start randomly pricing people we don't even know that are in here just by assuming. So we tried the best we could here. All right. There's Gavin Grovick, Colton Smith, Jackson Matthews, Jamie Arnold, Denton Ford, and then Colton Smith. Sorry for blinding you. It's hard to see those tiny little names at the bottom. Henry Ford, Carson Coleman, Julian Kazers, Ethan Armburster, Nixon Warren, Dean Curley, Ethan McClevin, Brady Jacksa, Gavin Marcus, Josh Owens, Trey Newman. Eli Willits, Brady Moretta, Julian Kaiser again, Camden Bohm, Marcus Grease, Nolan Spalding, Anthony Frusto, Kyson Witherspoon, KJ White, Nick Pareto, and then Camden Bohm. There is Quentin Young. That's 105 out of 199. We got Ethan McClevin again. That is 1 out of 199. 194 out of 199 is Nate Sneed. This is a sweet card here. 4 out of 5, Anthony Martinez there with the laundry tag. We got Alton Davis III there, 37 out of 50 there, silhouettes. Jumbo Jersey Prime there, Danny Dickinson, numbered 23 out of 63, and Graham Shillett, 43 out of 199. Teddy McGraw there, 10 out of 10. The new era patch. Gabe Davis, I think he was on the list too. I saw Gabe Davis. And then Kyle Walker there, all for the 0 spot. And then in the mitt for the unassigned spot, Gizmodo, we got Luke Stevenson and then Ethan Holiday. Awesome hits there. All right, let's go ahead and random it off. Spots, like I said, at the end of the random spot, top spot will get top spot will get the 6 spot, and second will get the 7. There, Gary, got it all set up for you guys. Switch you over to the desktop. All right, here we go. Two spot giveaway. All right, here we go. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Going 9 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and final round 9. So spot 3 is going to end up with spot 6. Here, let me just save this quick so that I can type it in. All right, so spot 6 is going to go to spot 3. And then spot 7 is going to go to spot 4. So that is Dale getting spot 6 and Sky getting spot 5. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you back here with some road to opening day there. Don't sleep on those packs. Grab a spot in that random. I'll see you guys back here soon. Thanks, everyone.